This is episode number 307 of the Life, Strength, and Health podcast. I'm Kim, and I'm joined with Jamal.
Greetings, everyone.
And
peace and blessings.
Yes, and thank you for joining us this episode. This is going to be a short one, just touching bases with you as the first episode of 2021. So before we dive in, and we just want to say Happy New Year.
Yes, Happy New Year.
Hopefully your family had a happy, healthy, and safe new year. And we are wishing you an amazing 2021. So we all know that last year was a year that we will never forget. And we're still dealing with everything that's going on with the pandemic and just a new normalcy for most of us. And we just want everyone to stay safe and stay healthy. This year, our podcast, we hope, is something that can provide you value in order to improve your health, optimize your health, and be the best version of you this year. So for us, the end of 2020, there was a lot of drastic things that happened, and we shared this, with our email list and in previous episodes that we are in the middle of a transition in terms of a physical location. We broke our lease early because there were some things going on with the landlord, and we just decided to break our lease early. You can listen to that in the previous episode, why we did that. And now we're working out of our home office. We do have a satellite office where we can meet people for consultations, but we are suspending our colon hydrotherapy and massage sessions until we find a new home. And we're looking to probably find a place in spring of 2021, spring of this year. We're looking to find a new home, but we thank everyone for their well wishes and staying connected with us. And, a lot of you guys tell us, you can't wait till we find a new home so you can come in for your colon session. So we have you in mind. And if you're on our email list, you will definitely be notified when we find a new spot. And if you're not on our email list, just go to the show notes page of this episode and you can opt in and you'll be notified. And that's lifestrengthandhealth.com/307. Even though it was unsuspected for us to break our lease early, it almost came at a good time for Jamal and I in our life and personal things that we had to deal with, because towards the end of last year, Jamal's father was experiencing some serious health challenges over the years. And towards the end of 2020, his health started to take a more serious decline. And by closing our office and being home, we could assist more during that process. And then towards the end of December, Dad passed away. And, it's something that it had a serious impact on our family. It still does. And we're still in the process of grieving. And I don't know what we would have done if we had to have our office open during this time, because there's anyone that had to deal with losing someone and being a part of the arrangements. There's so many things that you need to do. Your mental capacity is impacted. Your emotions are impacted. So having this time where we didn't have to be spread so thin was definitely helpful.
Yeah, it was divine timing. Mm-hmm. And, it also influences us deciding to push our move date a little bit later. Just kind of makes sense to get some things in order to go through this transition period. So it's all divine timing, like everything happens for a reason. It's just a matter of you taking the time to understand what those reasons are. And we can clearly see that us leaving early and having this time was really important, because we got a chance to spend more time with my father before his transition, mm-hmm. and be able to help him in ways that we weren't able to, or at least it was spreading us too thin to do that previously when we were just so busy in the office. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, it all worked out, and I look forward to the transition, look forward to getting back. But in the meantime, we're still here, and we're still in a position to be able to help a lot of people.
We want to thank everyone that was so supportive during that time, and that still continue to be, for your condolences, your well wishes, your prayers, your positive energy, your monetary support, emotional support, the food that was sent to us. We truly, truly thank each and every one of you from the bottom of our heart.
Yeah, you don't realize how impactful and important those things are during these times. It was an eye opener for me, and it helped me to grow in understanding when others are going through this, like just the level of support that they need. Nothing is too small. Nothing is too large. Any little thing is helpful. So I'm definitely in a space of appreciation.
Yes, definitely. So what is in store for 2021? We wanted to just share that in this episode. As I mentioned, this is going to be a short episode just to touch bases and just communicate our gratitude and what's in store for 2021. So in the past, when we first started our podcast, it was weekly and it was great. I mean, we were pumping out content and we had great interviews and we really enjoyed the process. And then as we started to get more busy, that creation schedule was a little overwhelming. So over the years, we've went from weekly to bi-weekly to monthly. Then we were posting daily with our morning motivation series and we got a lot of great feedback. And we decided in this year, we're going to go back to our weekly posting schedule. And the type of content that we're going to be releasing is just all going to be focused on helping you to improve and optimize your health naturally. And our focal point is gut health and detoxification. So there'll be episodes centered around that, gut health and detoxification, healthy living. We're going to go back to doing more interviews and any other topic that we feel will be beneficial for you to hear. So stay tuned for that. Our release date, I'm looking to do it either Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, one of those days, but we're going to be more diligent in being consistent and regularly posting our podcast episodes so you'll know when to expect them.
Yeah, definitely in a place of setting up interviews and have a lot of ideas for some really good podcasts. We just been noticing a lot of things going on in the health space, a lot of embellishing and half truths. So we just want to try to play our role in continuing to educate you on understanding your health better from a holistic perspective.
And if there's something that you may want to hear, if there's something that you would like us to cover, make sure you let us know. You can reach us on the show notes page, leave a comment, and the show notes page is lifestrengthandhealth.com/307. That's lifestrengthandhealth.com/307. You could DM us on Instagram or send us a message on Facebook or send us an email if you have our email address. We would love to hear from you and any idea that you have, we would love to hear. So just think about that. And at any time, if something comes to mind or you have a question about a health trend that's out there, we would love to give you our perspective on that. And also, one other platform that we're looking to grow this year is our YouTube channel. We were participating in a challenge called the Vlogmas 2020 Challenge, where each and every day of the month of December, we released an episode and we got up to day 20 and then we stopped because when Dad was experiencing his health decline, we stopped Vlogmas 2020, but we have 20 videos uploaded for that. And we're looking to post weekly on our YouTube channel. So if you haven't subscribed to that, make sure you subscribe and I will put that in this episode show notes page so it's easy for you to find. So that's about it for this show. Wanted to keep it short and sweet. And so make sure you subscribe to our podcast and our YouTube channel and join our email list, as I mentioned in this episode. And you can do all that from the show notes page. And we look forward to serving you this year. So thank you for listening. Stay tuned for the next episode. And until next time, live healthier.
Peace and blessings, everyone.